happen in the last days, of which many movies have been made. But Revelation means God saying, I'm interested to know you. I didn't just make you and create you and leave you to your own devices and what will be, will be. I made you because I'm interested to know you and interested for you to know me. So I am concerned and I reveal myself. We are a religion of the book, which means we say God revealed himself and people experienced God and heard him and knew what he said and they recorded it. So our pathway to know God again is to read what he revealed about himself. So we refer now to the Bible. And so we are people of the book, and we say the Bible contains what God said about himself, what he meant for us to understand about the world. We could not understand the way he understands, of course. Correct? We have finite minds. So it is acceptable that I cannot fully understand God. I can only understand to the extent he's chosen to reveal himself. But he's interested to reveal himself. So we go back to the Word. And I come from the evangelical Christian faith, which means nobody has a right to be above the Word, because it's God's Word. We can talk about how you interpret God's Word, okay? But you cannot say, I have the ultimate right to interpret God's Word. I have the ultimate right to speak for God, and no one can challenge me. No, because I will use the Bible and say, I want to evaluate what you say according to what God says in the Bible. A very unique record of God's Word. When we read the Bible then, so it's not about I think, I imagine, I meditate, then I will know God. He may choose to come and reveal himself that way, but I don't need that. I have the Word, and I go to God. It doesn't mean I don't meditate, because there's a spiritual discipline that we should have, especially when we are meditating on the Bible's words, which means words from and about God. This is what I get. This is what we get when we read the Bible. God is monotheistic. Okay? There may be other beings that call themselves God, and God says, no, they may pretend to be God. No, it's me. It's only me. We have a name in the Bible. In the Old Testament, he revealed himself. There was a name given, YHWH, which says and reads, if you insert the vowels, Yahweh, the God, in the Bible. We share a Judaistic tradition, Judeo-Christian, before Christ came. That complete journey, the complete revelation of God is a story going on. When you read the first book of the Bible, in the beginning God created. Then you read the last book of the Bible, which is just an explanation of our human history and ushers us to the next level, which is eternity. We get this idea. All-powerful, all-knowing. You see the three omnis that we say here. All-powerful, can do everything. All-knowing, he knows everything. Omnipresent, everywhere. But also, he's personal. He's not, to us, where we are in contradiction with pantheism, it's not that God is here and God is everywhere and God is everything. He's personal. He wants to know us and he can be known. Then we come to this difficult concept called Trinity. As we read the Bible, we realize God is one. It's unitary, it's monotheistic. But yet, the way the Bible shows how God, in different times, in interacting with us, had different, we call this persons coming forward. We say Jesus Christ is God, Son of God, and we call him God, because Son of God is a title for the person called God. Not to say that God gave birth to someone. That interaction is indeed difficult to understand. I'm not sure we can ever understand why we have the finite minds that we have. But I repeat what I said just now. If we think we can understand God fully, then we're fooling ourselves. So will there be things about God that he shows, but we can't fully understand and can't in a human way explain? Can we live with that? Faith allows me to live with that. Okay? How is he involved in the world? Creator, sustainer, controller. I'm not saying the evil that happens in the world, he caused it. I'm saying he's in control. And nothing happens that he does not know what he's doing. One of the hardest thing to live by sometimes, especially when we go through bad times in our life or we see people around us suffering, is to believe this. I say these words quite with my heart because, I watched my mom die from diabetes, right? And to utter these words because of your faith in God. God knows what He is doing. God knows best. One of the hardest words to live by. But as a Christian, I say, God, you journey with me. You know the ultimate purpose. You know why these things happen. All I can do is trust in you.